This is my terrarium in Minecraft, and at the moment it has absolutely nothing. But over time, this will transform into a perfect ecosystem. And it all starts with these 2 villagers. And officially, day 1 begins. Now we just have to watch what these villagers will do. I find it hard for them to do anything because there's literally nothing in this world, right? Look, why are they both staring down so intently? Huh? What is that? It seems like they started breaking ground. They discovered dirt. Wow, but they took a lot of dirt. What are they going to do with all that? Look, it seems like they're building some kind of shelter, man. They finished building the house and went inside to take shelter for the night. Okay, man, I'm going to take advantage of them not looking and plant the first tree sapling here on the side. I want to see what they will do with that. And look, it's already dawn, which means we are on the 2nd day. They left their homes. If we can even call this place a home, right? Let's be honest, there's nothing here. And look, it seems they saw the seedling, man. Look, the tree grew. It looks like they got scared. Wow, look at that. It looks like they're starting to break the leaves, man. And also the wood. Do you think they'll know how to use this object? Look, it seems like he is going to make a crafting table. No, that villager is an idiot. My god, look, he found some saplings, but is he using that in front of his house's door? I got the dumbest villagers ever, didn't I? It got dark again, and we reached the 3rd day. Look, it seems like they finally learned how to plant a seedling. Wait, what's that in the villager's hand? Did he learn to make the workbench? That was probably their most important evolution so far. And it's time to create another interaction here in this world. I will add the first animal, a sheep, to see how those villagers will react. Hey, hold on. Even in the meantime, dude, they dug this big hole and started to create a kind of civilization. It's not the most beautiful house in the world, but at least it has a window. Whoa, why are they jumping so much? They're so happy. Whoa, what's going on? A baby came out, dude. And look, it seems like they're seeing a sheep for the first time, man. Are they gonna kill the sheep? What are they gonna do? Yeah, why are they running from the sheep? That doesn't make any sense, man. Are they really afraid of the sheep? Are you kidding? It's a sheep, bro. It's nothing special. Bro, what is this, man? Are they seriously building a wall to protect themselves from a sheep? Is this for real? And let's be honest, you can get past this wall super easily, right? I'm going to take advantage of the fact that they are keeping to themselves in their area and spread some more animals. I'm going to add 1 more little lamb here. I'm going to add 2 cows. I'm also going to put 2 chickens and 2 pigs here on the side. They will have to learn to deal with the animals. Look, they came off the wall. Did they finally accept the animals and want to explore? Let me take a look. Look, they saw a pig. It's not possible. It's not possible. Are they afraid of the pig, man? Are you kidding me? They're breaking more ground. It's not possible. Do you think they're gonna make the wall higher, man? No way, man. Look what those guys did, dude. They created a huge hole, man. They dug up the whole place to protect themselves from the pig. The pig! It's not possible, man. It's not possible. If they keep doing this, civilization won't evolve. Caramba, they took advantage of being isolated and threw a party. Look at how many kids are here. They are building a new house. It seems like the population will grow. But if they stay in this little space, they will be limited. And it's time to play with them, guys. How are they going to react if I introduce the concept of rain? So I can come here and actually activate a lightning storm. Look, it's already started raining. Wow, the sky is all gray. Yeah, are they happy? Yeah, no, I think they're getting desperate. They're trying to get inside the house. They're going crazy. They're calling the kids inside, bro. Everyone's inside the house. He even blocked it, man. Yeah, there's just one here that's escaping through the window, right? Really smart, took advantage of being underage. He's brave. It was raining until the 7th. Then finally, the rain stopped. And look, dude, the rain filled up the entire hole they dug with water, man. Now they have access to water. Meanwhile, it seems that all the villages have grown, you see. Society is already bigger. Now I want to see what they're gonna do with this water here. And look, dude, it seems the water also attracted animals here. And the villagers are a bit more comfortable with that. And look, there are already a bunch of people starting to get into the water too, dude. This one here, he started exploring. Cool, wait a minute, he's going after the chicken. Wow, this villager here is different from the others. He is brave, he is hitting the chicken, he killed the chicken. This is a new discovery, everyone is watching. Wow, what's going on here? Damn, everyone is going after him. They are kicking him out. What's this, folks? People didn't like that he killed the chicken, poor guy. He left. Wow, dude, look at this outcast. The guy's climbing Mount Everest here. He's gonna stay at this snowy peak for real. It's time to make things more interesting then. The villagers have already managed to create a defense system. There is a water ditch and even some houses. I think it's time to turn on the mob spawn I had turned off, because it was nighttime and no zombie or skeleton appeared. But now with this command, it is activated. Well, it's already dark and let's see how they will deal with the dangers of the night. Hey dude, the sky is starting to spawn a lot of mobs, man. It's getting crowded here, man. With Enderman, skeleton, creeper. I don't know if they'll be able to handle this, especially the separated villagers. They're still being born quite separately. If you make a zombie be born right here, look. 3 zombies, what will happen? Dude, the zombies went went after the villagers, man, obviously. Will they be able to escape, dude? They're desperate. They don't have a door, man, so they don't know what to do. They're just trying to run. This villager is being attacked, dude. Will he die? Yeah, there's a guy here who's cornered. I think he's done for. Yeah, wow. What happened? Yeah, he died. Another one being cornered, man. I think for him it's over. They really have to survive the night running away. He died. The 8th day started and all the zombies began to burn. Wow, it seems like people are finally learning how to do it here, man. They are using the crafting table more. They're even using wood to renovate the house, you see? How nice. And what is that villager crafting so much, huh? He made wooden blocks. Oh damn, he made a pickaxe, dude. This is important. Will they finally start mining stone? Wow, they learned how to make doors too. Now their house will finally be safe against zombie attacks. But now I wonder, did the exiled villager survive? Where could he be? Wow, dude. He's smart. He made a shelter using snow. And he also already learned to make a door. He made an igloo. Well done. And wait, is he holding a bone meal? He probably must have killed some skeleton or picked up a remnant from when he died. Wow, he learned farming. He learned how to lay grass on the ground. I don't know if putting grass on the ground will be very useful for him. What's that, damn? They finally started using a pickaxe, man. Did he get stone? So it means the villagers learned to mine. This is gonna be a big step forward for their society. And look, dude. Wow, they got iron, man. Coal. They really learned to mine. Look, they have already built a furnace. They are already starting to heat the irons. The villagers are developing very well. It's time to start a little mess. This is the side where the villagers are. They have not explored this desert area yet. Only that lonely villager explored the snow area. There's also this area here which is exactly in the other corner of the map. This area also has nothing, and in it I will not put a villager, but rather a pillager. Alright, he's summoned and now let's see the mess he's going to make. And look, their area is already more cultivated. There are some trees here. They've also already built some better houses in that village format that we already know. And you know what? I think I just put a pillager and he's not doing anything. He's just walking around here, man. This creature doesn't even have a weapon, man. I'll put another one. All right, let's see what happens now. Wow, hold on. This one is more advanced. While the other one is just standing here, this one is heading towards the villager. Oh my god, it looks like there's going to be a meeting, man, between a pillager and a villager. What's going to happen here? The pillager is retreating. He's slapped. He's trying to get away. The pillager is going after him. Dude, what's happening here, man? They're both fighting. But I think the villager will run. He will run. The pillager is going after him, dude. And now, will one kill the other? It looks like the villager is managing to escape. The pillager gave up. Look, he's trying to warn the others over there that the situation is serious, man, that there's a guy following him. He's showing, including how might the exiled villager be. Did he survive? It's been a while since I've seen him. Is he still at his house? What's that? Since when did he become a trading villager? Whoa, dude. And now he's collecting some items, so he can trade with flowers, seeds, and everything else. This guy is smart, man. If I were him, I would be careful with the night. I left the villagers alone for a while to see what was going to happen. Hey guys, look at this. It seems like everything has blossomed, man. Even at the pillagers' base and the villagers too. They already have slightly better houses. It's beginning to look like a real village now. And they're even building an iron golem. Damn, dude, they actually built the iron golem. Damn, they're shocked, man. Because they built the iron golem. It's almost a complete village already. Now, our exiled villager seems to have set up a base in a cave, bro. Check it out. Hold on. It seems like he finally managed to find an emerald ore. Will he take it? He found it. He got an emerald. Man, I want to see what he's gonna do with that. Look, it looks like he's coming out of his cave. Where do you think he's going? I can't believe it, man. He came toward the village that abandoned him. With the emerald in his hand, is he going to offer it in exchange to come back? Now I'm curious. Look, a villager seems like he's going to talk to him. Will they work it out? Huh? He dropped the emerald. Wait a second, is he trading? He traded the emerald for wood. Whoa, I think this was the first trade between the villagers. They've learned the concept of money and trade. Whoa, looks like he wanted to trade with the enemies too. Look, the pillager is already setting things up here. Yeah, will this work, man? Whoa, man, what's this? One's fighting the other. Now what? Dang, he had to drop the emerald, man. Now he has to run away, man. Yeah, you can't trade with the pillager. They don't care about trading. They're aggressive. Everything's been really peaceful. It's been calm for a few days. They're just living their lives. But check out what's happening, man. Look at this, folks. There's a pillager very close to the village. He's hiding behind the tree. And it looks like he's watching that villager over there. What do you think he's gonna do? Is it gonna be an attack on the village? What? No way. He put the villager in the boat and is kidnapping him. He's desperate, poor guy. But no one was nearby. No one saw it. The people here in the village are just chilling. Dude, looks like he's locking up the villager, man. He didn't even want to kill the villager. He actually built a prison. He was acting like a bad guy. Well, I'll come back later to see how this situation is. I'm going to check the rest. Check this out, man. Looks like the trader is going after a llama. Are we going to see the first tameable pet here on the server? He's actually trying to tame a llama. Cool. Whoa, he already managed to tame a llama, man. Nice, man. And now that he tamed one, the others are following him. And look, man, back in the village, the folks are already starting to trade among themselves. Trade between villagers. 1 emerald for an iron chest plate. I don't know if that was a good trade, really. Let me take a look at the pillager. He already managed to finish his tower, man. The pillager's tower here. By the way, where's the other villager, man? Is he still... Yeah, I don't believe it, man. He did some kind of transformation. He managed to turn the villager into a witch to ally with him. I can't believe it, man. Yeah, this is a problem for the villagers. The pillager is getting stronger. I can't believe it, man. Look at this. The pillager came back to the village to try to kidnap even more villagers. And once again, no one saw it, man. He's trying to build an army with transformed villagers. Is the guy crazy? I'm starting to get worried, man. Look at this, man. There are already tons of pillagers here. All transformed villagers. When this war starts, it's going to be bad. Well, folks, it's been a while that the pillagers and villagers have been one group building their own houses, the other trying to grow stronger. I want this to turn into a mess, you get it? So I had an idea, man. I'm going to build here in the desert area, which is kind of the center of both. A nether portal, man. Done, just like this. I'm actually going to leave the portal unlit, just for the folks to try exploring, to see what kind of structure this is, and see if they can actually light it and go to the nether. Look at that, man. The king of the llamas, he's approaching the trader, man. Will he be able to light the nether portal? He figured it out. He's throwing a bamboo in there. A bamboo! You're not lighting it like that, my friend. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I think he gave up. Look at that, man. Looks like 2 villagers found it, dude. One of them even has a bucket of water. But this isn't the ether portal, right? It's not gonna work if he puts water here. It didn't do anything. And is the other guy fighting with him? Could it be that he... No way. Did he actually manage to light the nether portal I placed? Whoa, man. The villagers did it. And look, that villager is brave. He's entering the portal. The first went in. Will the second? Yeah, what? The second one ran off and left the guy behind. I think he got scared, man, because the guy disappeared. Yeah, I'd be scared too, right? Seeing that for the first time. Hold on. I don't believe this. The village will be invaded, man. There's going to be a raid. The villagers are desperate. They're running, man. They don't know what to do. But some are armed, look, with swords. And look, they're even building more iron golems. The war is about to start, man, but they have a lot of iron golems, dude. The iron golems are decimating the pillagers. Whoa, the villagers did well, but the raid hasn't really started yet. That was the first. And the second phase has started. Dude, but the iron golems, man, they're destroying them, man. Even the Vindicator, dude, took a big smack. And man, the war is getting ugly, bro. A Harbinger came. Who won? The Harbinger or the Iron Golem? Yeah, I think the Iron Golem won. They didn't manage to destroy a single Iron Golem, dude. But the raid isn't over yet. Now there are 2 Harbingers. Now I want to see if the Iron Golem will really hold up. 1 Iron Golem went down, huh? 2 left here, man. Let's check out this crazy villager. He's actually going after the pillager. Want to know if he's going to die, my friend? All the others are hiding inside their houses. They had to do like them, stay here scared. Wow, the guy managed to get in. He's going after the villager. Is he going to kill him? He killed the villager. But they won the raid. The villagers are even stronger, huh? At least for now. Guys, looks like the pillagers are having a discussion here. Look, with the summoner, dude. Whoa, they already have a boss. Looks like that original pillager evolved. He transformed, and now they're arguing about the defeat they had today. Wow, I can't believe it. The villager who went to the nether survived. And he even made some pig friends here, look. Are they really gonna take these pigs to the village? This is gonna end badly, dude. What kind of dumb idea is this? Oh my god, they arrived. Dude, I can't believe this guy brought a bunch of pigs to the village. Oh my god, the iron golems will have to deal with this problem. Dude, they're trying to kill the villagers, man. They killed the villager who... Dude, what a dumb idea, man. This guy is a donkey. Check it out, man. The folks are even building a fence around the portal, man. Look at this, man. What kind of madness is this, bro? Looks like the pillagers discovered the portal, dude. Even after building the wall. Oh boy, oh no, bro. This could go badly. They're going to want to enter the nether. They're entering the nether. What could they be looking for? And the folks on the villagers' side have expanded their base, man. Look at that. The village is already pretty big, dude. Oh my god, the villagers are desperate, man. People are ringing all the bells. Everyone's going crazy. The raid is starting, and the mob is coming, man. The mob is coming. There are some summoners, some pillagers. Dang, dude, there are so many pillagers, man. This is crazy. The villagers are trying to run, but I think it's over for them, huh? Good thing there are a lot of villagers here. Look, the iron golems came to defend. They came to defend. Okay, man. Now things are starting to look a little better, dude. But even so, man, the villagers on this side here all died. The rest all went to hide over here. Whoa, they rang the bell to reveal the pillagers. One left, dude. It's this one, uh-oh. The iron golem saw him, but he killed the pillager, dude. Guys, the iron golem that was here couldn't take it. They totally took over this part of the village. Now the war is going to be tough, dude. Man, but the iron golem is a donkey and he went swimming. Guys, I think this is gonna be bad. The village is gonna be wiped out, dude. The Iron Golem cannot withstand 2 Harbingers at the same time. There's still an Iron Golem here trying to save the village. What's this? Is the guy a noob? He shot his own teammate. That's some terrible aim, huh, buddy? For God's sake, he's gotta go. Hey guys, haven't you learned to close the door? Yeah, but I think they're safe. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell. Whoa, the next wave is coming. Now it's bad, guys. Now I think it went bad. Look at the size of this raid, dude. They really came tougher this time. Look, whoa, this evoker right here. The war is on. The war is on. Everyone's inside the house hiding. But the iron golems actually managed to team up here. They're doing well, man. The biggest problem will be these evokers. Will the iron golems handle it? Oh my god. This is a complete mess. What's going on? The iron golem dies on one side, the evoker dies on the other. One iron golem left. Whoa, they managed to take them out, man. They came after the village, but they're alive. Wait, there's also an iron golem left here. The folks here are hiding, huh? Oh Lord, mercy. Another one came in. Can't people find this area? This house here? They're searching everywhere. Hey, an iron golem just spawned. An iron golem was born. Now is the time, dude. One summoner left. Will he die? An iron golem is good. It's summoning the Vex. Hit the summoner. My god, the iron golem is running away. My god, he found the house. He found the house. It had all the villagers. Whoa, the evoker is super mad. Whoa, one villager is brave. Hit him back. Will this work? Yeah, the evoker is running from him. My god, is this villager? I can't believe this. He sacrificed himself to save the village. That guy is incredible. Man, but there are very few villagers left, man. Will they be able to rebuild society? Let me check the pillager situation, see how they are. Guys, but this area is abandoned. I don't know if anyone's left, really. I think they all wanted to launch one final attack on the village, and it ended up failing. It wasn't worth it, but now what are the villagers gonna do, man? Looks like they're splitting up, look. One is heading to the desert area. This one is heading to the snowy area. Whoa, he's starting to build a desert village here, man. Looks like they're going to build several villages in different biomes. And check it out, the folks are also building the snow village, man. That's awesome, dude. Looks like they've really evolved a lot, man. And to think this all started with absolutely nothing in the beginning. And look how it turned out. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.